So say, can you?
Hey, it's live.
Oh no, it's not good. It's live. I'm scared. I go on the Facebook. It's the book of the face over here. The Zuckerbergs there.
Hey, it's CJ's.
I think we gotta shut that off.
Well, it's gonna get to a class.
What is it gonna have to deal with? If you work in the sun all day, how do you not just deal with it?
Well, I work in, not the sun, it was cloudy, and I work in sweatbox.
Oh.
I drive around dirt.
Hello?
Hold on. How's it sound?
Good.
That's fine.
Yeah, it sounds fine to me.
I'll tell you
Alright.
what, it don't sound like anything in the schoolhouse.
TJ and all them, let us know how it sounds in case we got some fans running in the background here.
Oh,
So if
guess.
it gets a little annoying, I'll tell Kyle to shut up.
Smack them with the ruler like they did in the old school days and with the school dash.
With the school Josh.
Yes, the
Watch
schoolhouse.
that one over there.
We did.
Where's that one over
Yeah?
Oh, you found it.
Yeah. Brian Moore said it sounded good. It's not good. And guess who's on?
there? Hey.
Ooh.
Dylan McNichol!
Hi, Dylan.
No.
Tell him he should be here fixing electric.
Yeah, you should be here
Yeah,
fixing
you
that
hear
electric.
Miracle? You heard him?
Good. Brandon is sleeveless. Kyle has one sleeve, and Aaron has both sleeves. Yeah, but Aaron has a hole.
I do. It's on his head today.
Oh, we have a question already
Wow, that's quick.
TJ
From-
says, sounds good.
from Roy Danique. So, Brandon Drawer,
Hey,
when are you
we
going
know
to get
him.
off the porch and come visit First Capital?
I don't know. He might
I
be
don't-
afraid to get that shiny car dirty. That thing's a show car anymore.
Yeah, I missed a spot or two. It's a little dirty yet.
It'll dirty it.
Race Ready Products be real happy with how it looks.
I cleaned it with that.
Dylan says he'll get right on that.
He'll be here tomorrow.
All right.
The race?
Yeah.
So we have RJ's
Race
Saturday.
skunk.
We have Sal. I almost wrote
Yeah,
Sal.
You did.
No.
Salad Day or Sal?
Sal.
Rufino.
Sal.
It's all about the horror.
We got Ultimate on Thursday and Factory Friday. First Capital Wednesday, but we might as well wait till we have our guest on at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, he can go over it.
And then we got Fezzoland. Here, you do Fezzoland.
Hey!
Because you're not here to see it live, so. Wait, who are we?
I don't know. We moved again.
I think we're Bloodline RC from last I remember. I don't think we went through a name change or branding, anything like that. So I think
Are you
we're
sure?
still Bloodline RC.
We're not RC Bloodline?
That would be stupid.
Or RC Line Blood?
That would be even dumber. I mean,
CR Line Blood?
Kyle, would you agree with that name?
Lolud Klein.
That's even better. Oh, God.
How about Clutterline?
It's
Clot
cover.
Line?
Clotline.
Blood Clot?
No, that's our guest, the blood
Oh,
clots.
yeah, yeah.
What's up, Gary?
We got some crayons. Gary who?
Gary Martin.
Oh.
You got a crayon.
You don't use it. It's not
Don't
for
use
using.
it.
What's it for?
It's
For
special.
looking.
Oh, look at that. Bloodline RC. Radical Red.
Whoa, whoa. Not a sponsor.
No, unfortunately.
Loco Joe's Hobbies RC Motor Speedway got its show in Saturday night. That's sweet. Not like anyone else did.
No.
No.
We should go over to Loco Joe's one of these weeks because
Oh, well, the factory got their show in.
they're also in a building
That helps.
Are you sure?
with a roof.
Are you
Did
sure?
Stobbs get their show in?
I thought they were in the
I
basement.
don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I've got a show.
All right. Line Blood CR.
Oh, we have a question. We have a question. Will Kyle be at Grandview or Pheasantland tomorrow? Depends on the weather.
Tomorrow.
So, if it's not canceled, I'll be at Grandview.
And you want to give me crap about racing?
I've raced 4 times last week. How about you?
A whole whopping 0 with one
One,
try.
You're doing-
2, 3. 1,
I tried
2,
at least
3,
once.
4.
You also did 4. You did the same thing I did.
Yeah, we did 5 days of 5 classes of racing last week. That's
Mini,
pretty good.
12th turn, mini.
You did more than I did because you raced that many.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably up to about 6.
Stobbs did get it up. What's up, Donald
Okay.
Berger?
Stobbs did get it up.
In, I said. But,
Well,
okay.
Get it in. Oh, that's
Stop it
even
in.
more innuendo. So guys, get your parts orders in. We'll pull them right now, and just send the man the money.
We were battling it out in the basement at the factory, says Landon. Ed Zylox is on. Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
We're not in a freaking A meeting here, fellas. Hi, Ed. Why are you here?
I'm just looking at these crazy names they're coming up with. Calgar came up with Sienna Delobe. She did our name backwards. I don't even know how you would say that.
Ed,
She did her name backwards.
Oh, okay.
Ed said hi, guys.
Why are you here,
I was supposed to
Ed?
cut you a bit of slack. You're a new dad.
Okay.
Oh, he's not. He's been a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
This is not a new. He's not new to this.
I'm a new
yeah.
dad 2.0. You
Yeah.
know.
All right, what happened to festival on Tuesday?
Actually, like,
You know,
are you
people
like,
raced.
Oh,
you know,
dead people, not
are
named
you-
Brandon.
Are you doing improved? Doing improved, Dad?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Okay, that's not the same old one.
Ed, are you
You're
drunk?
gonna be so much better to your new daughter than the old one. Is that
I think
what you're
Ed's
saying?
drunk. Who yet you in the shop?
What?
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be who led you in the shop, and we just found keys and walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we walk into random hobby shops and just start setting up anytime we want.
Yeah.
We got that kind of pull.
Do we?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I-
We should
Maybe
try.
if you got a brick, you got some pull. You got
Oh.
a brick window, we're getting in.
Huh. Look who's on. Lance Backdorf. I didn't see his name in any podiums this weekend.
I thought he was second. Oh no!
No, he wasn't.
No.
No, mister. I don't need to run a lot. I can just win when I show up. Yeah, okay.
Did he say that?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
If not, it
I mean,
definitely something Lance would say.
yeah, he did call out who the winner would be, and I'm impressed by that call. I think he's just trying to prove himself right.
I think he's just trying to get a sponsorship.
I don't want excuses. This is from Skunk Boss. I don't want excuses. Hoagland, end of July. You
Tell
guys
them that I want
have
to go.
to be there. Brandon wants to go.
I do. They
He'll
don't.
do great because he's not rust. He has all your faculties to you right now because you're just so saved up.
Do you know what?
You're just so well rested.
Listen.
Huh?
You're so well rested from not racing,
No, listen.
and all your equipment's still good. So your
Yeah,
car's like
that's
brand
what I was
new.
gonna say.
I don't know if
You
it is or not.
You know, he's gonna be doing so good because we're gonna be running on junk at the end of the season. He's gonna have a brand new car. He's gonna race it.
Oh wait. Skunk Boss also said, cut him some slack. He still races more oval than Mark Santamaria.
Not true, because Mark ran oval this week.
He got a new mud boss. I saw.
Yeah, he
I
ran
like
oval
it.
this week. So
Did he race or just?
I
Practice?
think he raced.
I think we should go race him.
Well, you got that's a far drive.
Hey, we've tried.
I think me, you, Brandon, if he's let out of the house, and we get Oval RC, and we go race him.
Oval RC.
We've tried.
We got Mark Klaus.
We tried calling
Who
him
wants-
out. It didn't work. He doesn't respond.
Wait, so Lance said, "What? Evening, Aaron Miller."
Hi, Aaron Miller.
He said, "Well, new location." No, we've been here before.
The Skunk Boss is saying Hoagland's is only an hour away from us. No excuses. I think it's more than that.
I don't know. I want to go.
Okay. Good evening,
We'll talk
friends
about it.
from Dave Moore. Was in the top
Moore?
3 in sprint and 12th deep, but broke. You hear that, Lance? The what?
Wait, who was butt broke?
What?
You said butt broke.
He broke. He
He
broke his
butt
butt.
broke.
broke. He was butt broke.
Lance
One-
broke his butt.
When will Brendan be coming out of RC retirement?
It's an hour and a half.
I tried last Friday or
without
this past
traffic.
Friday. It didn't work.
Skunk.
Jesse says it's an hour away. An hour 15 tops. It's an hour and 30. We just looked it up.
Jesse?
Yeah, Miller.
Oh, okay, Jesse.
What time do we start on Friday? Racing starts at 7 o'clock. Get here at 5:30.
Yep.
All right. Pennsylvania results.
People raced. People did stuff. People won. People lost.
We didn't forget you, Skunk Boss.
But 12T, we got Matt Groover. What?
Skunk Boss.
Who?
I started this whole thing and you forgot me. Oh, I get it now. Kyle's being funny. Well, that was good. Wasn't it? Wasn't it, Brandon?
I don't know what's going on. But
Ed-
sure.
That was good, though, wasn't it?
Okay.
It was good.
As is, just drive faster.
So anyway, 12T, Pheasant Land here Tuesday. Matt Groover got the win. Dylan McNichol second.
Who?
Who is that?
Who got second?
Some guy named Dylan McNichol.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know, if we
I
had
don't know.
Groover driving, we'd get there real fast. He's fast.
Yeah. I'm surprised he actually showed up.
McNichol?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
on
Steve
a
Weller
Tuesday.
came in third. Yeah.
Okay, hold on here.
Oh,
I was leading in 12T, but pinion fell off, and then in sprint, a pin fell out of the hood. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance, Lance. 6 Ps. And he had all this time. He's a race at the factory, and his crap's coming off. God.
Yep.
Big surprise. Hi, Bill.
Big block, we got Mike Salad Day.
That's a salad man.
The Salad Man. Stephen Weller and Kyle.
Dylan McNichol in my car.
He showed up twice.
He did.
Novice 12T, we got Kevin Kuzer,
Hi, Bill.
Jesse Miller, and Corey. How do you say that?
Milligan. He's actually.
He's the
Milligan?
guy who brings all the rain.
Milligan? Oh,
No, I thought
he's Rain Man.
He's rain.
Mulligan.
I thought.
Mulligan?
Is he the one I call
Okay.
Jeffrey Earnhardt? I think so.
I don't know. We're calling him Rain Man from
Yeah.
now on.
Rookie, we got Landon and Andrew Bast.
Aaron was there and they threw the couch out.
What?
Damn, Aaron was there one time and they threw the couch out. How about Aaron Miller?
He's got some gas, I'll tell you that.
Savage Sprint, we got Ray Horning, Matt Groover, and Alex Moyer. SR.
Matt Groover with a broken left front.
I saw
Didn't
that
you?
video.
Didn't you, even though you weren't racing, cause him to break that left front?
How'd you?
You broke his
How'd
car
you
without
manage
even
that?
racing.
Twice.
Twice.
How?
In one night.
So my
How?
rule is if you dominate the feature, you gotta lap him on the outside. Well, he was looking good on the outside, really fed on, and then he got real loose and hit the wall real hard.
Matt, you're supposed to turn right away from the wall. No,
Matt,
into the wall.
my advice to you is don't listen to him.
Wait,
Yeah, don't listen to him.
don't
Just
listen to
run your
me.
race.
All right,
Don't-
when I say there's a wreck in turn 1, don't listen to me.
You can listen to that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when he starts spouting out shenanigans, don't listen to him. It's just going to cost you a race, and then he's going to sit back and go, oh, well.
Whoops.
SR10, we got Alex Moyer, Kevin Kuzer, and Jordan Schweitzer. Wingless Sprint, we got Preston Selfinger, and then Kermit and Sean Horning.
News of the week. Kermit and Sean, new members of Underdog RC.
Well, at least Underdog's got 2 good members now.
They always had Todd and Will.
Yeah.
Will's good.
I mean, yeah, Preston, though, I don't know about that guy.
I don't know.
I
Matt
think they're carrying
He's
him.
shisty.
Yeah.
Matt Glizzy Groover. I like that name.
Did he give himself that name?
No, Bill gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
The Glizzy Man.
Shouldn't we go with the Miller name, though?
My favorite convict.
Yeah.
Sup, Talon Car? Alright, that was Pheasantland. We're gonna skip First Capital until we call up Zeller.
Okay.
So then we got Thursday Ultimate.
White Rose was also rained out as well, so we don't have any results from there.
Not as well, they just rained out.
No.
I thought you guys went somewhere on. Never mind. Duh. Hey,
Whew.
you guys went there.
Yeah. Good job.
So, Ultimate RC Thursday night non-points race. 13.5 Mud Paws. Brian Strausser, no surprise. Mike Saladay, no
Salad
surprise
Man.
either. Kerry Siegfried, that's really not a surprise either.
No.
No, they're all good. Wait, I'm looking here, Skunk Boss. As soon as I get a car, I'm gonna pay these guys a surprise visit. Won't say when though.
George is gonna
What
see
if
a
he just
skunk
walks
show
into
up.
the door right now?
That would be awesome.
Do we kick him out?
Get
out!
You can't be in here. We got a guest. We got a show. What? I drove 5 hours.
I drove 5 out. Go home next week.
Come back then.
Came on the wrong Monday.
17.5 sprint.
That's your time to shine, yet, Skunk Boss.
This will be a surprise to you right here. Phil Marabella won 17.5 sprint.
Really?
Really? And John Pauly was second.
Really? Really? No way!
George.
Holy gumdrops, man!
Did you say gumbly gumdrops, Batman?
Yes, he did.
I wouldn't have slowed that down so the audience could catch that. Gumbly gumdrops, Batman.
Well, Aaron, can we put that in slow mo and replay that later on?
Gumbly gumdrops, Batman.
Let's loop that back and keep going with it.
Is it like they said, sure?
No, he would have done it much better.
Sad.
Yeah, I know. So George Varsdick was third.
Who?
George Varsdick.
Who?
You know the guy that was constantly outrunning you a mini?
Oh, that guy.
That
Yeah,
guy,
where'd
the
he
guy that's
finish?
really
Oh,
fast.
yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's pretty fast at that thing.
He is.
What are you going to do to take that down?
Get better.
Okay.
Get more
I mean, I
water.
thought your car was really fast, but then I'm seeing like those other guys.
It's definitely a third.
We'll talk about that.
Definitely a third or fourth place car.
Yeah, I know. How are you ever going to catch Paulie?
Yes.
I think they're cheating.
I don't think so. I don't know how you would cheat in that class. I'll
Oh.
find out.
Yeah, you'll find
Put a
out.
special motor in it.
Now we know somebody you could talk to.
Hey, it's Sean Good. He says he's not.
Okay.
Is he good?
He's good.
Is he really good?
I wanted to start this earlier and you left me hanging, so
Well.
I'm not going to keep going.
Well, then
Dave
I'm not-
Martell is
bad.
also on. Hi, Dave.
Oh,
I guess
know
he's
Dave.
bad.
Sean Good, not even close. Come check the cars.
Crate late.
I don't know how you would cheat in that class.
Crate late. Ryan.
Well, that class you can cheat in.
Strouser. Oh, yeah, you absolutely can.
What are you saying, Chargers?
Matt
cheating?
Kirkpatrick. And here's the biggest cheater of all, TJ Glockley.
100% cheating.
I mean, I don't know how he gets away with that every week.
Dude, yeah, like his
He's
last
right.
name is literally Gockley. Like,
Yeah, I
definitely
know.
cheating. We'll get to an ultimate.
He just carries a Glock with him and pulls it out. That's how he cheats. Get out of my way or I shoot you.
He
That ain't
shoots the cars.
PG.
He shoots the cars.
Do you know what's,
He shoots the
So-
car.
He
what's
shoots at
funny?
the cars.
What?
all right? Dave Moore says to wake up, Brandon.
Man.
We had the idea. Okay, we might get flagged on YouTube for this, but whatever. That's not gonna be our last.
Okay.
Me,
It
Carrie,
would be our first.
yeah, I said it won't be our last.
Okay.
So me and Carrie were having the idea. I'm like, I want to stay in turn 3 with a driver, like golf club driver, and just smack the car one time going into 3. And Carrie's like, no, I want to pull out my 9mm and just start shooting as I go by. So I'm
Bob
like,
and weave, bob and weave.
I'm like, that's a really good idea, but I'm like, I should just get an M80. You know, like a little M80
Yeah.
and throwing that on the car and watching it.
I'm just
That
saying.
would be interesting as long
guys,
as it's not my
I'm
race.
just
I'd be
saying,
all for
I
it.
have my party this Saturday. You're giving me terrible ideas.
I'm not going to bring
If
my
we shoot the
car.
nitro.
Yeah, that'll fix all of our problems. Well, here we go to the class that Kyle loves.
Boom!
Boom,
Kyle
fireball.
loves. The class that Kyle loves. Mini mud balls.
I do love that class.
John Pauly, no surprise first.
I'm not surprised.
George Varsdick, no surprise second.
No.
Scooby-Doo, that's Sean Good to you and me.
Is he good?
No, he was
He's not
great.
good?
He was great. And he was third with no surprise there. What surprised me is that Kyle was in the top 3.
Well, a little bump and run for Sean Good kind of knocked me out of 3rd.
Way to go, Good.
It's okay.
Novice, Rick Nicholas.
Who?
Rick Nicholas.
Haven't heard of him. That's
You
new.
have?
That's
I just said the name. You've heard it.
Nope.
Just when I said it.
Nope.
all right. What else?
Okay. Noah Cotto. And Kevin Kreiser. You didn't say
Cruiser?
Kreiser.
Cruiser?
Kreiser.
Savage.
Sprint.
Yes. It was a savage sprint to the end. Where Glenn Killian took the win. He ran like the wind across
I
that
thought it was a
line.
sprint.
He sprinted across the line ahead of Matt Kirkpatrick, who
Wasn't sprinting as sprintful.
whose sprint was just enough to edge out Hal Gilmer, who was not very sprinty that day.
You did.
Sorry, Hal.
Sean Good says you didn't want it bad enough. LOL. Good race. Definitely getting your mini dialed in.
And then we got the class to end all classes, the masterpiece of all classes.
There's no more racing?
No.
Damn.
There's more. This is the.
Why do you care? You don't race anymore.
You know. All right, let's just get it over with. 12 Team Mud Buzz, Mike Saladay, Kyle Hornings, Brian Trouser. Mike Saladay took the win.
Hey, Soundman!
What? This tick turtle. He was stuck to him like shit on a shoe.
I don't think.
I mean, you could have. You were so close. You were so close.
I don't
You
think
look
that.
really good. I did a great job of holding off Strouser as much as I can, but then I screwed up. So, it was 2 laps from the end, so you had it there.
I don't think I was 3 car lengths back on Saturday.
No.
More than 3 car lengths back the whole race. And I just.
You had a great run there.
I really should have tried to get underneath the line of traffic, but I screwed
You
up.
should have really tried to do it good on him.
Not Kuzer, similar but not duplicate. Okay. Kyle was probably holding you up, Sean. That was from Dave. Damn it, Dave. And Stephen Mills, you can't buy talent. No.
So that was ultimate on Thursday. Hey, I was 4th though.
Were you?
Yeah, it was.
I thought Strouser was 4th.
No, he was 3rd.
Oh, he was
He
3rd.
passed me. 2 laps to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was
Yeah.
holding him up.
And then
I had
at
a
the-
really big bumper on that day.
At the end of the line, these guys wrecked Saturday at the very end of the race. Like,
Well, you should have lapped the sooner.
coming down to the very checkered, they wrecked Saturday. I'm like, I had a lap! I had a lap! I'm pulling her out!
I almost thought, is there still a lap to go? Because, like, everybody wrecked. You're
Besides
still
me.
alive. I'm still back up. I'm like, I'm going to keep going in case there's another lap.
Oh,
I never slowed down. And I don't slow down until she says races in,
Yeah.
because you never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But no, race was in.
No, unfortunately, race was in.
Dang it.
So that brings us to
Saturday.
Friday. And there was a rain out here, guys.
Yep.
So we had no
I was
racing.
here.
I was also
Hard to
here.
race.
You only show up when you know there's no chance of racing.
No.
All right. All RJ's on Sunday.
Sorry.
Should we do
Sunday.
the factory?
Oh, we forgot about the factory.
Yes. The factory ran Saturday. A little pop-up race there because the weather was dismal and they got
Hey, while
really...
you do that, I'm gonna get a bottle of water.
Water in a bottle.
Did you bring me a Diet Pepsi?
I'll think about it.
Thank you. So, they did a little pop-up race because the weather was abysmal, and so they're like, you know what? Everybody wants to race. Because most people got rained out wherever
Yep.
they were going all week long. So,
Yeah, this week kind of sucked.
it
Where
really
we're
did. So we got, we'll start off with 12D Mud Boss.
at 12D.
12T. So that's what you put first. Chad Billett,
Who's that guy?
guy who makes Magnum Motors.
Ooh.
He's pretty good. He took the win there. TQ'd and won.
Hmm.
You know who he beat?
You.
No, I wasn't there. He beat Lance
Well, that means he
Batdorf.
definitely beat you.
Yeah, he did. He beat Lance Batdorf, though.
Lance didn't get third either, did he?
No, he didn't.
Lower. Lower. Like
Down.
20th.
Hard. He was third.
Why would you ask Steve Goodhart that?
What?
What?
I didn't. I don't know who Haywood Jablomi is, but he was racing Saturday. He did pretty good.
Hey, would you
Then
blow
we got,
me?
oh, you'll love this name next. This is 13.5 Mud Boss.
I knew.
That's-
I guess I know it ain't Lance Batdorf.
No, we already talked about that because he finished somewhere down here.
Oh, over there.
Yeah, down here.
He's like in 20th.
Yeah. And it was Brock Heath there.
Big surprise there.
Yeah, big surprise. Steve Goodhart second. I mean, that's, third and a second. Back to back. Then Tyler Deneke. 17.5 late model. Ryan Farrell.
He's very feral.
Which he was a feral monster that day. He was running like an animal.
Wait, I have stuff to talk about.
Can I say Chad Billett one more time? Because he was second.
No, because he
And
said
Jeff Kaminsky was third. He said what?
Dave Moore says Kyle is going for a fat boy, and
Oh.
Steve says I can't leave, just like him.
Steve who?
Miller.
Oh.
Chad
Does he
Billett.
have a
Is
band?
it- yeah, I know. Does he have a big old jet airliner?
Big old jelly liner.
Does he take the money and run?
Okay, so Chad said it was shaping up to be a good race
Bingo
with
jet had a
Lance.
light on?
Haywood was Rowdy Hefner.
Oh, okay. All right.
Makes sense.
It does.
Because no one's going to blow him.
We know Rowdy. He's Rowdy.
Sean Good says Steve's been putting in the work. Congrats. And Brock says I eked out a win.
Okay.
I don't believe
Over Goodhart. All right.
You got anything else?
Goodhart's doing
Hey,
really
don't
good
drop
lately.
that.
Yeah, I do. I went over the 17.5 late models. Then we got the 360 17.5 sprints with Jeff Stack, Landon Godfrey, Kermit Horning. Horning made the list.
There you go.
Then we got
He
the.
was the only horning up there, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that is weird. He went by himself?
Yeah.
Wow.
No Sean?
Nope.
No Stuart glued at the hip.
Where were you?
Where was I?
Yeah.
Taking a day off.
We had 410
Slacker.
sprints. James Henry, Chris Klein, and Ryan Farrell the Animal. Bandit Midget, Tyler Deneke, Roy Deneke, Andy Zeller. Why does that name sound familiar to me, folks?
Oh, because I beat his car on Sunday and Wednesday.
You did. But why else?
I don't know.
You know, his car's not bad, just not as good as yours. But it really bounces off the wall pretty well. It's like rubber.
Boing boing.
I hit the wall pretty hard on Wednesday.
Freight Late, Todd Rabble Rabble.
Wow, wow.
And another name that we keep hearing tonight, Roy Deneke. Then Justin Albright. Midget. Anthony Potsman.
Not surprised.
Garrett Williamson.
Also not surprised.
You got one?
Cowboy Risser.
Also not surprised.
Okay. I'm going to surprise you with one of these. Novice. Todd Little.
Who?
That's a surprise. You didn't expect that one.
No, I did. I wrote it.
Is he related to
Brad
Stuart?
Kress.
Yep.
Stuart Little?
Yeah.
His mouse?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe it's Stuart Little's little brother, and he just hops in the car and drives it because he's a mouse.
Cheaters.
Freaking
He's smart.
freaking Ratatouille.
And
over here.
Sean Walter. That
Walter?
turns out novice, yes.
All right.
Walter.
Then RJ's on Sunday.
We finally got to Sunday.
Yeah, but that says Saturday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
That
Now
says,
it's his other stuff.
that says RJ is Saturday. You.
It does. He's not wrong. 13-5 Mud Boss.
There is a U in Saturday.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
There's a day in every day.
Do you know what else there's a U in? Mud Boss.
Yeah, there is. You're
You
right about that.
didn't think about that one? All right.
Mhm.
All right.
I know, it
13.
was a trick question.
13.
Knowing you. You're tricky.
Aaron. Every day ends in Y.
It's not true.
Explain.
Weekend. Or the days. 13-5 Mud Boss.
English was not his strong suit, was it? No.
I speak it, so I guess it is.
Er.
Dave Wenzel. Chad Lutsko?
That sounds good to me. Let's go. Let's go.
Lutsko, yeah.
Let's go.
Yo, Chad, let's go. And then Jason Wenzel.
I wonder if Osborne said that to just get him up to the line. Let's go, Chad.
Freaking Chad.
Let's go.
17-5 sprint car. Doug Canals. Mike Spiralbaum. And Brett Ollinger. Any surprises there? All right. Intermediate.
This is the surprise.
Chad Lutsko.
You weren't there.
Chubb Wenzel. And Brian Ballenkar.
Where's
Hey.
Pete Shields?
Fourth, I think.
Oh, that sucks. To
He
be
probably got wrecked. I guarantee he got wrecked again.
It wasn't your fault this time.
Can't blame me. And then rookie, Nicole Canals, Dave Wenzel, and Jeff Ketcheledge.
Yeah.
You gotta catch a ledge.
All right.
You know when you're running the coach, you gotta catch a ledge?
Sure.
What?
Yeah, you gotta catch a ledge. Alright, ultimate on Sunday. We can just cross this part out. 13-5 Mud Boss, Brian Strouser, Steven Weller, and Scooby-Doo Sean Good.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Seven.
Where are you?
Running third behind Weller.
Come on, Scooby-Doo.
17-5 sprint. Alden Siegfried, Sean Horning in his debut in that car, and then Todd Wabble Wabble.
Rabble, rabble.
Crate Late, Brian Strouser, Todd Ravel, and Steven Weller.
Ravel's all over that list there, man.
Mid-get, Todd Ravel.
Those are midgets.
Mid-get.
Whatever.
Kermit Horning, and Lapdog.
That's Will Lappa.
Lappa lappa.
Mini Mud Boss, Scooby-Doo,
where are you?
Mm-hmm.
Passing me for the win. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was second. And George Wardrick was third.
That's pretty good there.
George-
Beat George this time.
George-
That was quite the race, though.
I'm pretty sure George pitched me 3 times.
Yeah.
I was really hoping he was going to get up to the last time and him and Sean were going to battle it out because...
Take each other out.
Yeah, well, they did the fun time, and I came up and was on the back bumper, and he didn't do it.
There was a lot of crashing in that one there.
That's your fault.
That one. Why? I was just marshaling.
That's why.
Oh,
They,
okay.
they were like, oh my god, it's Aaron, scary turn.
No, I only had to touch one car. You guys didn't crash on my turn.
Novice, Kevin Kuzer.
Kooza.
Koozie.
Aiden Weller from deep. Like, I mean, he spun like twice and ended up
Oh
second.
yeah, he was a little loose coming out too.
And then Jesse Miller's first time up there.
Yep, got a podium.
Savage Sprint.
You know, if Brandon got up there, he might get a podium his first time. I can see that happening.
Was he gonna run powder puff?
Yeah, he said yeah.
Okay. Savage Sprint. Mac or Patrick.
You got a wig I can borrow?
You don't need one.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Steven Weller.
You look
And
pretty
Glenn Killian.
Stop it.
Well T Mud Boss. That had to be a typo. It's gotta be. No way, right?
Brian Strauser? No, he got the win.
No, he got second.
No, he got the win.
Oh no. That's Aaron Rashawn?
That was me.
I
I think you were
cheater.
in second.
No, it was me. I couldn't believe it either.
Strauser says I was glad to see you win, Aaron.
Well, thank you, Brian. I was pretty surprised by that. So, what?
Strauser was second, and the guy that did want to see you win got third.
Yes, he did not. Oh, he
Steve
did
Weller did not want to see you win
Listen,
that race.
but by the end of that race, he was happy to see me win. I think.
I don't think so.
With all the other stuff that went on, yeah, I think he was happy.
I think Weller would have been the biggest Strauser fan at that moment.
I'm sure Strauser would have rather seen me than Weller.
Yeah, Strauser probably, not
Probably.
Steve. Sean Good says, yeah, way to go, Aaron. Good job.
Thank you, Sean.
And then, the best race all night.
Yes.
And I'm not even joking. This was a good race.
It was.
Powder puff.
It went up until the last
3
couple
laps.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, Lexi Gockley gets the win. And what I'm hearing is there's going to be a new novice driver.
Good.
Ooh,
She looked
nice.
good.
And she's going to beat her dad every week.
She was very
Probably.
smooth out there.
She was ripping
And-
and she was on the high side.
And she was avoiding wrecks.
She was. Sarah Zeller second. And Tanya Kirkpatrick in third. So, Sarah led the whole race. We actually did a whole race.
Yeah.
The time
So
and
she
everything.
did look good out there. It's just last minute, something
So,
got her.
there was a wreck coming off 4. And
There was
Lexi.
just one wreck in that race, I imagine. It was that one.
Yeah, I mean,
That was the only wreck.
That was the
there
only wreck. They had 11
Yeah.
cars out there, all powder puff, and there was only one wreck. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't believe that at all.
Well, don't
We
think
got it
about it.
on video, so we'll show you.
But yeah, 3 to go.
We'll try to get that full video up one day this week.
Zeller spins out.
What was that, 20-minute race?
No, it wasn't that
No,
long.
it was only 25 laps.
20, it was 20
We
laps.
put up a little clip today, so that's on YouTube if you
But-
want to see it.
Yeah, Lexi actually had a good qualifier.
What
She had like 30 some laps.
What impressed me about Lexi, she stayed smooth. But then when Sarah got in that wreck and it moved her to first, she hightailed it. She's just started ripping around that track.
Yeah, she ran real good.
Yes. That's, you know.
My pull for the race, I'm not even gonna lie, was I wanted to see Deborah win it, or at least get.
Dev actually ran.
She ran. That's what I had to announce because she was racing.
Okay.
Sheila Weller ran too.
Yeah, a bunch of all the wives and them ran, but I was really hoping that Deb was gonna get either 4th or higher, because the best place Howard got all day was 4th. And I even said, and Deb Young in 4th, trying to tie Howard's best finish of the day. She's the better racer in this family. And Howard's literally right in front of me, and I can just see him look back and just start smiling. I'm like, all right, Deb, you need to win this.
So that was a fun race there.
That was fun.
They all seem to have a good time.
They did.
I don't think we're going to make too many racers out of them, though. I don't think they got the ambition to come back.
But we're gonna get Lexi, so that's
There
fine.
we go. We got one. We
All
got
right.
one.
Well, it is 8:05. Let's see if he answers me.
All right.
Well, you
So we're going to bring on our guests.
Are we calling Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Neither. I would pick someplace better. We're calling Andy Zeller.
Hello?
Is
That's
this
Andy's.
is this the husband of Sarah Zeller, the one that got second in novice?
Yeah.
The Sarah Zeller?
Yeah.
Could you put her on so we could talk to someone that?
Has talent.
Yeah.
It's so rude. It's actually her birthday, so
Oh, happy
Happy
birthday!
birthday.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I mean, I seen her name and podium. I didn't see yours, so
He came up on the factory.
don't look at the factory. Don't look at the factory.
In Bandit Midget, he was third.
There's only 3 cars.
Oh, okay.
There were more than that.
There
There were 4
was- All right, I guess you going over, or do you want me to go over because we were there? We're going to go over the first
You're
capital
good.
results
I'll
here.
go over first capital.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
under 13, Riley Baxter, Jason Jackson, Cress. Sweet. Novice, Justin Mong, Pat Rindollar, and Boomer T. I think that's how you pronounce it, because I like that name.
Puma.
Yeah, Boomer T. That was his
Boomer-
first time there, too.
Sweet. 12 Mud Boss, Joe Schrader, myself, and you.
Me. Yep.
And then Mini Mud Boss. I took the win.
Kyle. I
You
got
jumped
second.
in Zeller's
Yeah, thank you,
Zeller's
Zeller.
car.
Car was fast. I did everything I could. No, don't forget Brad Crease.
And I'm just gonna say Brad Kress.
Brad Cress. I did everything I could to try and get it past him, but
You-
you didn't make that track wide enough.
You were knocking down the walls to get around me. But
It's a paperclip.
I mean, Aaron,
I used every inch and then some.
you could have added a 40-foot marker, and Aaron would have still hit the wall in that car trying to drive that hard into the corner.
Yeah. I was trying to
He
get
was
more
giving
speed.
it everything he had, that's for sure.
Oh, he definitely was, but I knew it wasn't gonna last. You could only run the wall for so many laps without knocking it down.
It kept going though.
As the rain was at the track, though, the highlight definitely was coming in. Like, it was the place to be because there was still loose stuff that was blowing up there previous.
Oh yeah.
We do have to talk about that. It rained a lot up there. We raced in the mud that night.
We ran in a rainstorm.
There were a lot more classes. We just couldn't get them done because it started raining. We were lucky to get done what we got done.
We were.
So
We gotta talk to you about this Speed Week that's coming up.
Yeah, let's talk.
So, what in God's name made you go, you know what, let's do a Speed Week and bring a bunch of loudmouth idiots to all our racetracks?
Well, one, because I'm a little crazy. That's a given. But two, I come from micro racing, and I actually was talking to Tyler Lease about this too, because he raced micros, and I remember with because I think when you're just a racing watcher, everybody knows what Speed Week is, that's going on right now, the Sprint Car Speed Week, and other big classes. And when the 600s had a Speed Week, and when I first got into, micro racing, so awesome to be, even when I didn't participate in Speed Week, just to go to it was cool to be, where you brought that, level of action and stuff to your end of the sport. So, I just looked up, has anybody done a Speed Week for RC stuff, and I couldn't find one. I mean, RC Speed Week is the @ handle for the Facebook page, so, nobody's done that.
Besides,
put that out.
the only one that came close is Kurt did his own last year.
yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
that was 2 weeks of racing
Yeah, that was,
every night just about.
Dude, that's...
I think it was
Yeah,
10 out of 12 nights.
so, I think it was 12 out of 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he
Right.
was.
I mean, we're trying to do that with our own schedule.
We're doing our own speed. We're doing our own Speed Week and not even trying.
Yeah.
Hey, it's basically, that's kind of what made me, I think of it too, is that, there's obviously having my own track, you're trying to work around everybody else's schedule, and, kind of seeing everybody staggered out that you could, literally all summer long, just about every night go somewhere else in the local area and run.
The only night that there's no racing, I think, is Monday.
Yeah.
Actually, there is, but it's like 2 hours, 3 hours away.
Where's that?
Oh, I forget because Kurt told me about it.
Jeez.
But they don't run weekly.
No.
But
So if anybody wants to open up a night of racing on Mondays,
wait, no, that's our night.
we can do our show there.
No,
Murgle?
no, no more. I spent enough money on RC racing.
We should get a punch card. Every 5th race is free.
Why does he want more nights? He don't race on the ones we have.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I want to watch you
Well, I
guys
will be here.
play.
Colesville.
He wants to watch us go broke. That's what he wants to do.
I don't know where it says Colesville.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start here. Wednesday night is the first opening night, right?
Yep.
So we're going to RJ's.
Yep.
So we'll just go over some of these tracks. RJ's is a high bike, pretty big, little bit banking. It's a tough little track to run at. How did you pick all these tracks to represent?
So I had basically reached out to every track in the general area that's running dirt oval. I reached out to Stobbs. I reached out to Ultimate. Those were the only two that couldn't do it. That didn't have the ability to get on with us. So with that, we kind of shuffled everything around because we were originally, I think, going to go more days because we were pretty willing for First Capital to fill in wherever we needed to fill in date-wise, and then try to keep everybody else on their normal running days.
Yeah, that's a shame because you could have really done that because you could have done Tuesday at Pheasantland, Wednesday RJ's, Thursday's Ultimate.
Yep.
But oh well, I mean, having 2 days off isn't really a bad thing.
No.
Right.
But so Wednesday's RJ's, Thursday we're heading up to your track at First Capital.
Yep.
So what can people expect for that track?
It's a paperclip. It's high bite, or not high bite, high banking.
Mhm.
It's pretty. I think it's pretty close to Pheasantland, if you would.
It's similar. I mean, we didn't really change our setup much.
No.
Yeah. Maybe a clip or so.
It's almost if you tightened Pheasantland straightaways and made it a little bit narrower.
Yeah.
Right, but the banking's about the same, I think.
Yeah, it's close.
Pretty close.
But you're more of a loose dirt than we are a packed dirt.
Yeah.
So, people would bring generators for your place, and
Yep.
just make sure you bring your tents and tables and stuff because you are out in the middle of nowhere.
Right, and we're in the middle of the woods too, which is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, we drove up there, and I got to that where that little sign that said First Capital this way, and I got to that. I don't know if that's a schoolhouse there, or whatever that building is.
Yeah, the little lodge.
Yeah, the lodge. I get there, I'm like, where do I go?
We just kept driving towards the woods.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say for weeks I've been saying I was gonna make another sign. I just haven't.
Definitely make one for Speed
Yeah.
Week because I was because it's weird because you couldn't see the cars behind the lodge there, and I'm just like, this looks like a path, but I'm not sure I want to go through it, and I'm like, let's just do it, and then thank God there's a guy there at a John Deere tractor going, yeah, go that way. So.
Just full send into the field, dude.
Oh, that's what I did.
That's all you can do.
And John Bath has a question. Yeah, there is no power at First Capital, so you need to bring a generator. They have some generators, but not enough for the expected crowd.
Yeah, high capacity. Any help? Now we do have. So normally you guys were there Wednesday, and we actually have one of our big generators is out of commission currently because Jack's been waiting on a part to fix it. So you guys had the little one that we were trying to use or whatever, but we actually do have two other big generators.
Okay.
And so we'll be able to kind of offset, but yeah, if you have power, that'd be great. if people are trying to pit down in the field, there is a pavilion that has power down there that we can, run off of too and stuff like that. But
yeah, because like for me and Aaron, we packed together, and to fit a generator, we can't fit another car.
right.
We bring enough stuff that we could go camping for the week.
As long as it's just racing RC cars, and you don't need a place to sleep.
Exactly. You get the front seat to sleep in. That's about it. Does anyone still make a car battery powered charger? Probably.
People, I was reading about that today. Like a lot of people use those jump packs.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be something we might have to look into.
Okay, so
'Cause
then
I know Park Lane has that problem too, where we don't have power.
So then Friday, we're at Pheasantland. And Merkel, what track are we on? All right, we're gonna be on a small bull ring on Pheasantland.
So 2 bull rings in a row.
I think it's gonna be the bull ring at Pheasantland.
So this is the short track segment of the series.
It is. So you go from like the RJ's big high bike track, RJ's loose, not RJ's, sorry, First Capital.
Yeah.
The loose bull ring dirt track. Friday to Pheasantland.
The packed dirt.
The packed
bull ring.
A little bit bigger bull ring.
Yeah.
Which the setup for First Capital and the setup for Pheasantland is going to be pretty close, I would say.
Yeah.
So after Friday, you head out to it is the Daytona International Speedway of racing.
LCRC.
LCRC. Now, we've been to that track once. That is the most begging you'll ever see on a racetrack, and it's huge.
It's the mega track of dirt ovals.
It is. So after on Saturday, and that's also the rubber tire race that weekend, isn't it?
I don't think it's the rubber tire race that weekend.
Okay.
To my knowledge, I know that we scheduled everything around for Leicesters and LCRC. The date worked for Leicesters, and LCRC already had a race, but I think it was just a standard. It wasn't the rubber tire series.
Okay.
To my knowledge.
That I know it's got to be close. Maybe that's the week before, week after. So I don't know. And then Sunday, Leicesters, and I've never been to Leicesters. That one track I don't know anything about.
Now, if you're going to LCRC, Leicesters isn't far from there.
Yep.
So it might be one of those you might want to. You can camp at LCRC.
You can.
I don't
It's
know
20
about
minutes.
Leicesters.
from
Yeah.
away.
Okay. So that's probably definitely. I know for us it's a 2-hour haul.
Yep.
Each way, so we'll probably find some solution for not having to go anywhere else afterwards.
So so then Leicester's on Sunday. So you're going to get as much racing as being possible.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right. I think it's like you were saying, as far as the tracks go, it's you're not going to race like the same track every night by any means.
Nope. That's a good thing, though. I mean, you got to be good everywhere.
Right.
We could always mix a road course in there too.
Oh, hey, I got an asphalt oval. That would have been, that would be something. Running dirt. Maybe next year we got to throw an asphalt oval track into that.
Yeah, I'm down. I think next year we should really try and do this thing for what it's worth. Like hitting Pheasantland twice for each track, because you guys have 2 tracks there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a no-brainer. Like, do it Tuesday, come back Friday, whatever.
I mean, we could do almost a 2 weeks. If we really wanted to do it, you could really throw in a 2-week all-but speed week like the normal one.
Right.
Because, you still got Ultimate to work with, White Rose's oval track, the Factory's oval track, Rushland.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of tracks that would still be open if we could just get them to work on a weekend.
There might be a lot of spouses mad about that, though.
Yeah.
That's-
What do you mean you ride RC cars 2 weeks in a row every day? No, you ain't.
And who's paying for this? Honey, I can win a trophy.
Officially ends a couple marriages.
Yeah, it's a couple marriages. So, Aaron Miller wants to know.
Skunkball says RC Madness in Enfield, Connecticut has an awesome asphalt oval. Oh. So maybe we can go up to Enfield, Connecticut.
That's a far drive.
It is.
So Aaron Miller asks, how will the payouts going to work for Speed Week?
All right, so right now, all of the track owners have agreed on what we're going to call a baseline. And we've been talking for the last, 2 weeks, however long it's been since we originally created the page. And, basically all we've done so far is put a cover photo out, and then I was on Bloodline the other Friday when you did the pop-up live.
Mm-hmm.
We've been in communication the entire time on all of the details and trying to get everything lined up as quick as we can now so we can start promoting and lining all the other details up. But as far as the baseline pay goes, what we're going to do is there's going to be 4 classes, I believe, that are primarily run through Speed Week. So it's going to be 12T Mod Boss, 13.5 Mod Boss, Mod Sprint, and Mod Late Model. 10 scale, obviously.
No, you guys will have 10 scale late model out here for once.
Yeah.
Right, and we think that those 4 core classes are, pretty fundamental for Dirt Oval, and probably what will get the most entries and everything from anyways. So those 4 classes will be the primary Speed Week classes. Obviously, other classes like Mini Mud Boss, whatever else, can run the shows that night. But for the 4 primary classes, entry fee is $30 per entry per class. So if you run 12T and 13.5 every night, you're going to pay $60 every night just for those 2 classes. But what's going to happen is from the $30 entry fee, 5 from each of that is going to go into a pot for that evening for that class. Another 5 is going to go into a pot for the end of Speed Week for that class. So basically, every night we'll have $5 per entry per class to pay out the top 3. And then that same pot will be matched to go into an end of Speed Week total points fund payout as well. And that's baseline again. We're hoping that we can find more paying sponsors and monetary sponsors, which is kind of tough sometimes. I'm sure you guys know, anybody in the promoting stuff knows that in the RC field it's a little tough to get the monetary side sometimes, because you're more likely to get product and stuff like that, which is great and totally cool. Just for this sake, we definitely are looking for more of the monetary sponsor. So if anybody's interested in chipping into that, that would be awesome. Get in touch with any of the track owners, get a hold of me. We'll get you a title sponsorship.
Sweet. So we got a question here from Brad Muller. What are the race formats for this series going to be?
So this is actually something I am super excited about. I've never really thought of, since I've gotten in, I'm fairly new to RC racing in a nutshell. And when I found, your format at Pheasantland, I fell in love with it. I told you guys that right away. I think it's super unique. The show runs really smooth that way, and I'm a big fan of it because it relates to big car racing. We're actually taking that format a step farther for Speed Week. So how it's going to work is there's going to be a seeding round, which is round 1. That's a 2-minute timed round, and it's going to take your best lap time to seed you for a heat race in the second round. That's 20 laps, and then features will be, I'm guessing, 50 laps everywhere, and that wasn't totally confirmed by all the different tracks, because I don't know if 50 laps at our track is if 50 at LCRC might be 100. You know what I mean? I don't know, but we're gonna confirm all that stuff. Really, the lap count isn't, the meat and potatoes of it. The format is that, though, a seeding round of 2 minutes to get your best time, so it's like a time trial, that then seeds you into a 20-lap qualifying round heat race, and then that is going to set up the mains.
Okay, so it's kind of like points, basically.
Sort of, yeah.
So now, are you going to invert the second round? Like, okay, if I win, just say I win heat 1, the first round of heats for my heat, do I start dead last in the second round, so I got to move my way back up?
There's only one round of, okay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
I mean, with one round, you have the 2 minute, you have the 2 minute seating, so you're still getting 2 rounds, but it's 2 minutes of seating that determines your heat. So you'll I guess you're going to stagger it, where some of the faster guys will be mixed in with some of the medium and then slower guys, or you're going to put all the faster guys in one race.
No, it's not going to put all that. It's going to stagger the fast guys and split them out, and they will start up front.
Okay.
Because it'll seed off of your best lap time.
So the fastest guy to seeding round is going to be in a whole pull in heat 1, second fastest heat 2, third fastest heat 3.
I like this idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your finish in that will determine where you start your mains.
Okay, so then it'll be what, like depending on how many heats you'll do by finishes, like we do here, where if we have 3 heats, the top 2 make it into the A, and then we'll bump 2 up from the B. Okay, that's not a bad way to go.
No.
Especially, I mean, we've been talking about trying to get ways to get 2 rounds here. Maybe that's kind of a good way to go.
Aaron Miller says it's like a Mount Cobb format.
Yeah, like
so if you're a Mount Cobb, you're used to it.
I didn't.
I'm not either.
No. So thanks for interjecting.
I haven't ran there.
I haven't either. So that's definitely interesting. But yeah, 50 laps at LCRC, that's going to be pretty cool.
Right.
I think that's what we ran last time. It's something close to that.
I think it was something like that. I think it was in the mid-30s.
Because at 50 laps at First Capital, that's nothing really. That's quick.
That's
like 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's about what it is here, too.
That's what it is here, too.
It's about 5 minutes or so for here.
So, do you have sponsors yet for this that you want to shout out?
So, I know A-Main has come on board. They have said they're able to donate a bunch of stuff for giveaways. So we'll have prizes at every race from them. I feel like, and see, this is you're on the spot. I forgot to check into this, and it's tough because I have other races I'm like working on sponsor stuff for First Capital, so I'm trying not to mix up the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know A-Main's for sure. They're on. I don't want to misquote another one, so I'll just say for sure A-Main is definitely on, and that's where I'll stop for now.
That's fine. But Jack Beck says batteries might die at 50 laps at LCRC. You'll be fine. You got to conserve it.
Right.
So, are you going salvage rules for this?
I think that's the plan. It's the normal. Because every class that we picked has like salvage rules, and then I forget which one's the sprint. What sprint rules does everybody follow?
For mod, that I do not know. Someone in the comments will know for mod sprint.
Yes. I didn't think of that actually. I don't know if there's one, because mod. The reason we had to go mod was because of LCRC, with the track being so big that I mean they can run all the other tracks too. That's something I actually did not think of.
He says it's DODC usually, says John Bath.
Right, now is that 17.5 ruling now?
That I do not know.
That's where we'll have to, all the track owners will just have to talk. But I'm sure we're gonna put like a PARC Speed League rule package together. It's probably just gonna be a mirror of that stuff.
Yeah.
mean, that's where we all start track-wise anyways, and then,
Yep.
you know.
Because you definitely don't want a guy coming like 3-4 hours away that he's going, oh, I can't run because I didn't know the rule was this.
Right.
So yeah, definitely I would. I mean, even when we had a small race here not too long ago, we put out rules because we're like, if somebody shows up and complains, well, here's our rules.
Right.
So yeah, that definitely will help the drivers out.
Yep, and we'll have those posted on the PARC Speed League page at RC Speed League. That's how you find it. We'll post all the rules packages for each of the 4 classes.
So Russ Lebo commented to follow the Chili Bowl minus the specified tires rule. So that might be something you want to look into because they do run. I think they run mod spread of the Chili Bowl.
Okay.
So that might be a good direction for you guys to go and look into.
Right.
So that sounds like it's a good
Because
idea.
I
Go ahead.
don't think they ran them at Motorama this past year. did
Don't
they?
think so.
Yeah, I don't think.
But yeah, well, Chili Bowl, that's the cream of the crop from sprint car racing. So,
Right.
you got any confirmed drivers yet for this? Besides,
Not really. Like I that's what I've been debating on. I want to do a pre-registration. I don't know if I'm just gonna build an RC Speed Week website to do that, to like handle those, or what. I mean, I know you guys said you were gonna run part of it. I know Tyler at least said he's doing the whole week. But yeah, I'll work on here in the near future getting together a website, because it's probably just going to be the easiest way for the rules package to, you know, get that information out to everybody. 'Cause not everybody uses Facebook either, so.
yeah. Well, Russ says they did run modded Motorama.
They did, okay.
Yep.
So
And
that's another, we can kind of compare the 2 sets then.
and what are the dates for this?
It starts August, I think it's the 23rd. I just want to double check that. It is, August 23rd through 27th.
Okay. So that is the Rubber Tire Series at LCRC. Brad Muller just confirmed it. So that's going to probably help you out because you're going to have a lot of drivers for that, and they can run also the Speed Week.
As long as they're okay with running our format for that, I didn't even know that.
Okay.
Kevin hadn't told me, so, I mean, obviously we can get, who runs the rubber tires? Is it Bill? Is his name? No, that's...
I think I know Ed Zylox, I think, is a part of that.
Yeah. I'll have to get in touch with him, because I know they have their own. They basically show up to the track and then use their lifetime account to handle everything, which is similar to what we're going to do for Speed Week, so that it keeps track of the total overall points. But I'm sure there's a workaround as long as they're cool for that particular race using our format.
And Russ says Motorama and the Chili Bowl use the same rules, minus the late model had a different spec tire.
Okay. Alright, yeah, obviously I'm not the only track owner involved, so I'll find out more than likely this week. I'll put something in the chat with all the other owners and see what they want to go off of and what the move is there. I know it's tough because everybody's busy with, it's the height of the summer outdoor series and it's tough. Everybody's got other stuff going on, so, finding the time and getting all this lined up now, I think is critical so that we have plenty of time to get this out there and give people time to prepare for it and make plans and all that, so.
And, for rubber tire series, you went to the Jeffrey Plammers, his name is.
Jeff, okay.
Yep. Ed just commented and so did Brad about who it is, so.
Okay.
They can reach out to them.
If it's in the comments, I'll find it.
Yeah, that's where it's at. So yeah, I think it's gonna be an exciting week for sure. I know Oval RC wants to do a little bit of coverage of it. I know he talked to us about it. We're planning on coming to
At least a few of them.
most, if not all of
Yeah.
them.
Right.
The only thing that's bothering sucks for me is I go back to work at like the week after that. Well, 2 weeks before that I go back to work, so I'm not off.
Right.
So I'm gonna try. I'll
Yeah.
definitely be at Pheasantland, and I'll definitely try to hit up like RJ's and that. But it's just Friday, the Thursday stuff. But
Yeah, I think that's one of the things for next year. I think it'll be nice to kind of put that, June or July next year, and if we handled it, the communication in December before anybody has their, schedules together for next year, hopefully we can make that happen. Obviously, add in some additional tracks, and yeah.
Russ Lebo asked, will there be any drops?
That I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I know we do for like our track for points and stuff like that, but for the sake of what speed we use, I would say probably not. But again, I'm not the only person, and that isn't something that has been determined yet.
You want to discuss about this? I know there's got to be people you got to shout out for helping you out create this.
Yeah, first I got to shout out Jeff Foster, because he's the one Saturday at Factory actually suggested doing the time for the first round, and I was like, that's freaking genius. And I immediately texted the other Speed Week track owners, and I have to shout him out because that was his idea, because I explained how Pheasantland runs and it's more like big track racing, but that LCRC Kevin really wanted to stick with 2 rounds instead of doing, just 1 round. So that was when Foster had mentioned the whole kind of like a time trial round or whatever, and it's perfect. So shout out to him, shout out to the staffs at every track. We've had a ton of good ideas and welcoming response to this so far, which is awesome. It's kind of it's a long shot, and it's a shot in the dark when you don't really have anything to go off of, and you're just trying to put together something sort of, I would call this last minute. So to have support in any sense is awesome, let alone the track owners are really working. Merkel's doing an awesome job. He's probably the most communicative or communicating the most in the chat, so big thanks to him. And yeah, just you guys for having us on here. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope that it's something cool, and even if I don't run it next year or any of that it just continues to grow and get bigger and provide an opportunity to do something that feels a little bigger in this hobby. I also want to shout out, because I wanted to make sure I shouted it out on here, because you guys touched on it too, and I was there yesterday, and obviously you talked about Sarah ran the powder puff. I got to shout out, I made a post last night on Facebook. I got to shout out Ultimate, because I really respect that place. They have a great core group of people that go there. The staff, I think Howard and Deb are awesome. I think they provide a welcoming place where I let my father-in-law drive a mud boss in the novice class along with my son, and it was tough to see who was worse out of the two, and my son's 6. So for that though, all the other drivers that were there, nobody's raging out about him weaving down the straightaway, and then to have the powder puff race, I'm trying so hard to get a freaking podium there, and I haven't yet. and I was obviously upset. I was fourth in the mini race. I think fifth in Crately, like wherever in Savage, and it's like super frustrating. So I'm like in a bad mood, and then we get to this powder puff race, and it's like totally flipped the switch of my attitude, because it's like just shows you that this stuff is supposed to be fun and it's supposed to be uplifting and enjoyable, and that's we get serious sometimes because we're racers and we want to win and we're competitive, but ultimately the people and having fun is what this is all about. So
yep, that was a fun race to announce, I will say that.
It was fun to watch.
I did.
You
It was
got-
fun to Marshall too.
How are your ankles now?
I got sun poisoning too.
Oh, did you?
Ugh.
Oh, it was one of those days, man. That sun was brutal out there.
I'm telling you, if you would have moved the infield in like 10 feet, Sheila Weller would have dominated that race.
Yeah, she would have.
She was aiming for that cone every week, every time.
jeez.
And then Deb wanted to hit Sean Good's ankles, I swear. She's aiming for him.
Probably.
I mean, she's had to put up with Shaw for a while now.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
Sheila's going to put up with Steve. So
Yeah. I mean, Steve couldn't go out there, so she was just taking her aggression out on that freaking cone.
for
That cone is like, I'm just picturing that as Steve, and I'm going to hit it.
so for
Call
your
that cone Weller next time.
for your race and your timing, it's your best 3 consecutive laps, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the fastest 3 laps.
Okay. Because Russ, yes. It's like the normal, what they do for seating is your fastest 3 laps in your seating round.
So it doesn't matter how many laps you run, it's just how fast you go.
Right.
Okay, so that's
you
like
can run
LCRC.
3 laps and then pull out. And
Okay.
Okay. Just going to our comments. Anyone have any more questions for Mr. Zeller here about Speed Week? I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna have to come on a Friday to race that.
There you go. You actually give up big car racing for one night.
I might
Wow.
have to do that night.
I'm looking forward to the
is there
LCRC
an
portion of that.
over-under on Brandon's participation?
Oh, one.
God.
One is the
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. Don't make Friday night.
Maybe.
I'll take
Yeah.
that action.
All right.
Watch, I'm the only asshole that goes to all
Yeah, okay.
of them. How do you two?
You not speak lies anymore. No more lies from you.
Lance, we went over Speed Week. We're running Wednesday at RJ's, Thursday at First Capital, Friday at Fezziland, Saturday LCRC, Sunday at Leicester's.
Lance, stop showing up to tracks with no car.
So, how many cars are on the track for seating is the question.
Yes.
The what?
For seating, how many cars on the track?
That's a good question, actually.
That'll depend, I
I
guess,
don't-
on how many entries.
Yeah.
Because a lot of tracks will be doing their regular show too that night.
Right.
Yeah.
And Lance, August 23rd starts at 24th, 25th
RJ's.
at RJ's, and then the 27th at Leicester. It's all those days. Kid, you'll be at school, kid. You ain't going.
Oh.
At RC Speed Week on Facebook.
So yeah, look up RC Speed Week or RC Speed Week on Facebook. All the info will be out on there. Check them out. So, well, Mr. Zeller, it's going on 8:45. So I hate to take up all your time for the night. So thank you for coming on.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. Appreciate you.
No problem. Have a good night.
Thank you, Andy.
Hey.
We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Go tell her happy birthday from us.
Yeah. Thanks for the ride the other night, man.
All right.
Of course.
See ya.
See you
See
guys.
you, buddy.
See ya.
By the way, TJ said you did great announcing the other night. Second to none.
Don't lie to me.
He says it right here.
I know.
I think Kyle's announcing was second to none for that powder puff race.
I think we should have had Deb announce it while she was racing.
That'd be funny.
Oh God, the profanity. The profanity.
What the F, Howard? This car doesn't turn.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think we should have.
So, guys,
I want to give a shout out.
shout out of the week?
Yeah,
Sure.
Gary Lade, KHT driver. He let me use his canopy.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I didn't have sun poisoning like Andy did.
So, it's
thank
funny.
you, Gary.
What's funny is we got up there, and we parked next to Gary, and we're like, we'll just ship Aaron over there, make him deal with Gary all day. First thing I do when I get out of the car, Ultimate, what the hell did we park here for? We got parked next to this freaking guy. Gary goes, who the hell brought you?
There you go. He's one of those KHT drivers, you know that. That's
Is
why
he?
he's always fast.
True.
Yeah. So.
Can we
He's a nice
can we
guy.
talk about my B main for a second?
Yeah, that was pretty
How you
epic.
suck.
No, that
No.
was epic, man.
So
And it also involved Gary Lade.
it did, and Glenn Killian.
Hey, Glenn Killian.
So
You really
Glenn-
like
Glenn really-
You really like Gary Lade.
Gary Lade's a good guy.
so
I like Gary. I've known Gary since I was a kid in racing.
many moons ago.
Many
Many
moons.
moons ago.
All those moons were so full and hairy.
What are you getting?
Harry.
Full moon.
You know,
Oh.
I'm sorry, but Lance is an idiot.
Batdorf?
When are you getting Garrett on this? We've had Garrett as a freaking guest on the show already, and you commented on the show.
He's forgetful.
He's gonna quit sliding into freaking second base head first.
I might help.
God.
Give up baseball and more racing.
We need Joshua Maring on this show. I think you'll have a grand old time. Sure.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, bring him.
Yeah, bring him on.
Get him, kidnap him, just deliver him here on a Monday night at 8 o'clock. Just drop him off and let him have no idea where he's going.
Lane's gonna drive.
Still a car.
Yeah. I mean, you're already kidnapping somebody. You
Yeah.
can steal
Just
it.
add on to it.
Yeah.
This is
jump for
GTA
it.
in real life. All right, so B main.
Don't get those 5 stars, Lance. Don't.
Yeah, no, that's
You
bad.
ain't beating the tank.
No.
So B main, I was B main Kyle over there. So me and Gary started. I started second. He started first. And me and Gary are like, let's qualify. We just want to qualify. So we're racing pretty good, pretty consistent. I can run him down. I can't run him down. We're taking it kind of easy. Glenn gets in a little tangle in the beginning,
Yeah.
and we're like, all right, we're good. Well, here comes Glenn out of nowhere.
Uh-huh. Glenn was running good at that point.
So
He said he was struggling that day, but he found what he needed by that
well,
day.
we just soaked the track.
Yeah.
You
look good
We
out
went out
there.
with our wet track at Ultimate.
Hmm.
And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, I want to get a good gap between me and Gary. Because I don't want to run Gary and knock us both out.
Yeah.
So we're running. All of a sudden, here comes Glenn. I'm like, uh-oh, we got to go. So I go take it off and he's following me. I'm running bottom trying to be smart. And he's getting a good run, but I powered
Yeah.
off the corner.
One and two, he could just stick that nose under, but you'd shut it down on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm listening. 4 to go. 3 to go. And as we're doing this, we're catching Gary. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I hear 1 to go. I'm like, all right, Gary's good enough. I don't got to worry about wrecking Gary. So I'm driving it, and I missed 1 and 2. I, missed the corner. So I get a run, and Glenn goes into 3 and 4 so hot.
Uh-huh.
Drives in the corner, and I'm like, uh-oh, back off.
He was underneath you.
He pulled underneath me, passes me in 3 and 4, and then ultimate, the loop's right coming out of 4, all but in the corner.
But he slid high.
Yeah,
He pushed it so hard and got back
he
on
did-
it too soon.
So I get off the gas, and if you ever seen a slide job in racing, he slid
like
me,
this.
and I went right underneath, and and I got him at the line by 0.23.
Makes you want to mount that transponder for.
So he
the
threw
front,
the
don't it?
slider and he didn't make it stick.
No.
Oh, it's stuck.
It's
I just
stuck.
I
It's
went
just-
underneath.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
So
was
you
a
got
good
the run.
race.
Yeah.
You had the run coming off the top.
And
there.
people were like, oh my, and the best part is, the reason we caught Gary so quick, Gary was watching us out of the corner of his eye and screwed up the one corner. He's like, I was too busy watching you guys.
Don't do that, Gary. Don't do that.
That was a fun race.
That was.
And then I drove.
Did you get video of that one?
No, it was marshalling.
He was Marshall.
Oh.
B main. I drove. From the heat to the B main to the feature. I went 8th to 4th in the main.
Yeah.
Me and Kirkpatrick had a good race.
Patrick's running really good up there.
He is.
I mean, it's.
He's very consistent.
He really is. I mean, in like in every class, it's not just one. He's got it worked out in just about all of them. Or he's either winning or in top 3.
That's good. All right, so we got like 10 minutes.
Okay. So where are you racing? Where are you racing? Let's start down there because we can get that over with quick.
Right here.
When?
Friday.
So you're getting rained out.
Probably. Hopefully not.
You are so rusty by now. Kyle, how about you? Are you
I'm
doing
gonna try.
that
I'm
racing?
gonna see what's going on Sunday. Maybe if I'm not hungover or something.
Tuesday, I will not be here.
Okay.
Why?
I will be at Grandview.
Why?
Priorities, that's why.
Gary, I don't have an answer for you.
Gary who?
Martin.
Oh. Gary Martin.
Yeah.
Oh. Gary Martin.
So Tuesday I won't be here unless it rains out at Grandview. I'll be at the 410 Speed Week show. Wednesday, are we going to White Rose? Yes.
I don't know yet. We'll
Yes.
see. We'll see how the weather looks. See how much ambition I got.
Well, if they don't rain out, we're going to White Rose.
Okay.
Because I can't
I've
go.
been thinking about it.
Because
so
I can't go the following week.
I know. Thinking about it.
Thursday,
Our ultimate probably.
probably.
Yeah, I mean I'll be here Tuesday, and we'll probably go to White Rose on Wednesday. I mean Thursday we'll probably be at Ultimate.
If
Because
it don't-
Friday's not looking good for weather, so we might get rained out here, but we might get rained out on Thursday too.
Friday I'll be at Diamond. I won't be here.
Saturday. What about Saturday? You got any plans for Saturday?
He's going to a party.
I'm going to my track.
He's going to his track. I'm going to Grandview.
I'm gonna go up to RJ's.
So I got to give you my Savage at one point, unless
Yeah,
unless you're
I mean-
running Preston's sprint car.
Yeah, I mean whichever one shows up in my hands.
Okay.
So I mean that's it. I just want a third car to run up there. So the Racer Appreciation Day at RJ's, guys. Don't forget about this.
That
It's
we
this
do talk
Saturday.
about.
Right, Bill Osborne? Right, Bill Osborne?
Bill might not be here anymore.
Oh, but Bill Osborne. We're talking about your race.
So I see.
There's $100 to win for that.
midget. Oh no, when midget race.
Okay, just for midget?
The way it looked.
That's what I thought too, but I also thought maybe he meant every.
So did I,
class
but it
except
said
for-
midget, so I'm assuming it's $100 for the
Okay,
midget.
so
line.
that if Bill Osborne or
interesting.
somebody from there can clarify that, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, check that out. I was there last year. It was a long day, but it was a fun day. I mean, they had over 100 entries that day, so they want to try and top it. And $10 per class.
Mhm.
So you're going to get a lot of racing in that day.
And
And I
then
think they're going to have a food truck. There's going to be trophies. There's going to be novice. Now, if you're a novice, you can't race anything else. Intermediate 12T. Sportsman 12T. We should really check this out because we need to talk about this. Come on, Kyle.
my phone's over there.
You just don't care because you won't be there.
That's not true.
Okay. All right. Midget. Sponsored by. Let's
Rip
see.
Motorsports.
Nope, Rip Motorsports. A main. Guaranteed $100. Let's see what else we got there. Where's their poster? That's another one. We're not talking about that yet. Hey, everybody on the internet, let's watch me scroll.
I don't think there is page. I don't
This
think
is
so.
what you look like while you're browsing Facebook.
Yes.
I was at TikTok, but I don't think there's a poster.
I know, I put up, there is a poster because I posted
I don't
it.
think you did.
Yeah,
Nope.
did so. Keep going. That's
Sup,
what it
Strouser?
is.
Aaron's just looking for this poster that never existed.
Here it is, Racer Appreciation Day, July 1st. Rookie Mud Boss, Intermediate 12T, Sportsman 12T, 13.5 Mud Boss, Crate Late Model, 17.5 Sprint Car, Wingless Sprint Car, 1/10 Late Model, Mod EDM, Street Stock, Mini Mud Boss, Savage Sprint, and Midget. RJ's rules apply for each class. And for 12 tees, that's a 1990, isn't it? And then rookie is a 16. Okay. Drivers entering rookie mudbox will not be allowed to race in other classes. Let's see what else. Pits open at 12:30. Racing at practice at 1 and racing at 3. Awards to the top 3. $10 each class. So nothing about the $100. So that must just be for the midgets.
Yep.
So anybody, get out there. It was a good time, and definitely bring another car or two to run. So it's you know, they've made the price cheap enough, but it's a long day, so you need to keep yourself occupied.
So, Shane Miller says, get Joshua Merrick on the show.
Okay, we'll bring him here.
Actually, he said, get Josh Merrick on show. Who is Joshua Merrick?
Has we ever talked to him?
I don't think so.
I don't think we has.
I'm pretty sure.
Someone get us in contact with Joshua Merring.
Yeah. Do it.
Yes.
Who
Do
that guy?
it.
And then on Sunday, we're talking about racing. I don't know if Ultimate's running on Sunday.
I don't know either because it's the 4th of July holiday.
Yes.
We should really run Tuesday night on 4th of July and have fireworks, right, Brandon?
We're not.
We should.
And everybody, Friday is racing at Vezaland.
This Friday and next Friday. So the 30th and then the following
Whatever
week.
that is.
But no Tuesday night racing on 4th of July. So that'd be 5th, 6th. So July 7th there'll be Friday night racing. Points
Ultimate is running.
racing. Okay, so Ultimate's running. So
July 2nd, Ultimate running.
Yep. So if the weather goes sour, hopefully we can get in at least one day on the weekend, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Won't be fishing, I'll tell you that, Kyle.
Oh, we ain't gonna be fishing.
We ain't gonna be fishing.
We gonna be racing again. We race too much.
Yeah. It's better than fishing.
So, I do want to calculate this month. Sit down with you and figure out how many times have we raced this month. That'll be off camera, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's over 20. It's gotta be.
Oh yeah. We should do our percentages.
You guys seriously were going every week.
You know what the funny thing is? Our home track, we do the worst.
So
We have such bad luck here.
wait. Breaking news. Breaking it right now.
Breaking my brain.
LCRC is not going to participate in Speed Week due to the scheduling conflict.
Oh. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
So we're gonna need a Saturday track.
Wah, wah, wah.
So if Chad gets in, I don't. It's gonna be everyone's going to LCRC Saturday. So Speed Week will not have a Saturday show.
Now, I've never done the rubber tire series. What's different than that than what we're doing with Salvas rules? Is it still the same?
I think so.
Okay, so I can still run it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And who brought that breaking news? Ed Xilex?
Andy's other.
Andy Zeller. Okay. All right. Well, that's sad.
So,
All
sad. All right.
right. Sad.
So next week I won't be here.
That's just me and you then, buddy. So next week, people.
Yep, that's only you. I'm
If you want to be a guest next week, get a hold of us and we'll talk to you about it. So we're taking volunteers for guests. Or if you want us to do some kind of tech thing, then let us know. We can do that too live. We have a question.
Okay.
When is the vintage show? The legend show?
We gotta get that together.
We gotta get that together. I mean, honestly, sorry, we've been so busy with racing, we haven't had time to think about it.
True.
Maybe should Brandon charge that?
No. When are you gonna do that while he's fishing?
We got plenty of time to think because you ain't catching no fish.
Why can't you just merge with the rubber tires and just use their results and format for that one event? I don't know.
That's beyond us, Russ.
We promote. We don't run. I'm gonna race it.
We race it. We don't put it together because we found out that's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work. I will not want to do. We talked about doing Speed Week at one time.
I think just going to tracks though. I think just
Yeah.
going to tracks.
No.
I think just showing up at racetracks.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever talked about
We
that.
You've
have.
talked about that.
We have.
Hosting one?
Yes, and we're like, no way in
We
hell.
talked about that, yeah. So
Brad.
anyway.
Chad Boulette says Brad Muller special guest next week.
Who?
Brad Muller.
Can you get us Brad Muller's number and let us actually talk to Brad?
Yeah, I like how they're like, yo, get these people on as guests.
Yeah.
They'll just come on.
Yeah.
They don't have lines or anything.
Yes. If you want a certain person on there, tell them to reach out to either me or Brandon or Kyle, and we can arrange getting them on the show. So that's not
I've been
a big
doing
thing.
this mostly.
Hopefully, we'll have a call, in-person guest next week
That would be great.
because
If
your
anybody wants to
phone's all
drive to
tied up.
Pheasantland on Monday,
Your phone's all tied up. My phone's all tied up.
Russell says Brad goes to bed too early. So, I won't be on next week. Don't know your guest.
don't know what we're doing,
But,
so we're going to leave it up
we're
to the
gonna-
audience.
We're going to end this week's show with a little suspense. Big things are coming in the next couple of weeks for Bloodline.
I hate suspense.
I know, but I love it.
I know what it is, but I
You
still
do know
hate
it.
I still hate it.
Big things coming on.
But now I'm going to be left guessing, like, am I guessing the right thing?
You're not.
You're not.
I mean, maybe Kyle's, pregnant.
But we
Yes,
do have a
Brandon.
special.
Ow! You tried biting me.
We don't have a guest for. We don't have a. You're insane. We don't got a guest for next week yet.
But
In 2 weeks, breaking news also. George McCall is going to be on the show.
Whoa!
KHD.
Holy crap!
Mr. KHD himself.
Yes.
Woohoo! And I already confirmed that one.
Yeah.
So check us out next
us out.
Monday night.
Yep. And until then,
Ed says, where are you going to be? I'm going to be at the best racetrack in the world, Port Royal Speedway for 410 sprint cars.
I thought you were going to say Granby for a second.
No,
And a
no.
lot of people would yell at you.
No, I'm going to Port Royal for the end of Speed Week because, 410 Speed Week, not. That's what we should do. We'll just go there for Speed Week. One lap.
One lap. That would be kind of cool.
Battery will die going down the backstretch.
No, I think it'll be fine.
I don't think so.
I just think the ruts might swallow the car.
There's that right track is pretty smooth. Smooth. But
Smooth.
don't forget, we gotta thank our sponsors. Race Ready Products. We had a team picture on Sunday. Brandon wasn't there. He was just closing and cleaning.
What was
didn't even
funny,
know.
I went and stood on P1 on the podium, and everybody yelled at me, "That's bad luck." Well, it wasn't. And he's the guy who had a ladybug land on you that day.
But I had good news later.
You did. But I also had, the week before, I had a ladybug land on me. So that's good luck. We need more ladybugs. Whatever you can do, let us know where we can find ladybugs.
You could probably buy one. You could buy one on Amazon.
But we gotta have them land on us.
You gotta-
If we get in
you
a
gotta
room
find-
with enough of them,
You gotta
I'm
find
sure they'll
exactly.
land.
You need to find a swarm
If
of them.
I pour them on you, does that mean landing?
I mean, let's just build a ladybug room, take it with us. That's why we need that enclosed trailer.
Oh,
Just a
jeez.
room full of ladybugs.
Alright.
Go on, Kyle. We need some luck. Go in there.
They're getting in my mouth.
You're the luckiest son of a bitch ever.
They're in my nose. All right. It's like 9:03.
All right, we gotta be done with this.
Race Ready Products. Papa Willie's Shots, Magic Compound. What did I say?
The Papa Willie's. I
I
mean, Scooter's from the South, but
Yeah,
bam.
we got them Papa Willie's Shots Compound, and they make your tires real sticky like glue.
And they smell like bananas.
Bananas.
Not all of them.
And
Some of them smell like a green apple or a cherry or a strawberry. Somebody, wait, they need it on you knowing it smells like a root
Alright.
beer.
what's your other one?
GT bodies.
Okay, and then Fashionland RC Park. We're right there right now. Y'all can see we got parts. You need some parts. You come buy the parts. You give you a good deal on the parts. You pay what the sticker says. You pay that money. That's
You
how
buy
it
an
works.
iPod later.
What? What?
They're buying an iPod later.
You pay now, buy later.
I heard pie later. That's all I heard.
Alright, bye.
Bye
See
bye.
y'all. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Unless
And that's how you end a show.